Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing each of my Klein tools that I've acquired over the years, and just from my experience as an electrician, let you know what I like about each one over the over the years using it. I can definitely tell you what I like about each one. So we'll start over here with these bags. Um, these are great for keeping stuff in small tools. I keep my gloves in here, my hot gloves, and then I use the other ones for when I go into houses or in attics. I can stick a couple of screwdrivers, a couple wire nuts in there, anything I need under the house, keep it inside, don't lose them. You'd be surprised how many pliers and screwdrivers I find in attics and crawl spaces because people don't bring them in their pockets, and they usually fall out. So these are great. Um, Over here we have the three different variations of the Klein Tools Allen wrenches. My favorite is this big guy right here. I use it for my meters and panels. The body's metal. Nice heavy duty construction. I mean, you can put a lot of torque on these. These here I don't use that often just because the plastic body doesn't have that much torque, but works great in some tighter situations, some tighter spots. I use that for all my little Allen heads. This little torpedo level, I really love. It's all an aluminum body with rare earth magnets. Really good quality. Gives you all the different angles, the 90 degree, the 45, the 30 degree, and just a well built level. It's almost $40. It's an expensive little level, but I love it. The multi screwdriver, what I like about this one is that it has the ratchet. Then you twist this, you can go the other way or leave it in the middle, and it locks in place. What I love about it is that it has all the different ends, has the flat, the number 2 square, small. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but it works really great to have in your tool bag. You can use the sockets that it has on here. It has one size here and one size here. These two are different sizes as well, so it works really great for those tips that you need that you don't use that often, but you do need them. Over here we have the nice big old beater screwdriver. They did come out with new ones that have the metal top so you can beat on them, but this works just as fine. As you can see, it's pretty beat up here. Works great for those big screws and chiseling out wood when you need it. This is the smaller tip flat blade. I like the longer shaft. You can get into those deep places and panels and such. And this is the threader. It has the different sizes on them. Pull it out, and it has the different sizes on either end. I usually use my power bit threaders, but if those break, this is always a good backup to have. This is the conduit reamer and the set screw. Great little tool. This one here is really nice. It's for the can lights, for those springs. I usually can get them with my needle nose pliers, but there are those particular ones that are very hard to get in, so this one here works great for the springs. This little one is my favorite screwdriver. It really cuts down on the pressure of your wrist. I'm sorry. Basically hold it in place and then just twist it like this. Takes a while to get used to it, but once you do, you'll absolutely love it. That's the good old number 2 Phillips. The keyhole saw, really nice, comfortable grip. It's the second one I have. I have another one here, and I've cut too much lath and plaster with this one, so the blades were a bit dull, so I got my second one here. My diagonal cutters, love these because they have the angled head. Works great for pulling staples. Really comfortable grips and super powerful jaws. I mean, you can cut nails, you can cut screws, anything you want with that. My oldest pair of Klein pliers, my good old needle nose. These are about 7 years old. You see, they've kept up pretty well. I mean, I would cry if I lost these. These have a lot of sentimental value to me. As you can see, they're very well used, but a very good pair of pliers. It's the good old strippers. I like these because they, unlike the ones like these here, your hand is too far away from the actual holes where the wire strips, and you got to use more force. These here, you can really get your hands close and really pull and strip on the wire. These only last me about 6 months. I have a big collection of them. I mean, there's another one I have. I have a big collection of these that just don't strip after a while. Not much you can do. Klein tape measures like these. Has a nice rare earth magnets in the front. Can be annoying sometimes. You catch on all the metal things you don't want it to, but when you do need it, it works really nice. It can actually hold the weight of itself vertically, so on drop ceilings and such, you can attach it to the ceiling and it'll hold by itself. Then we have the smaller version, 16-footer. This is the outdated Klein Tools knife. This one here you would just twist and it would pop out like this. I didn't really end up using this one much. The one I use now is this one here. It's good quality metal construction, and you pop this button here, and that's where you hold all the extra blades. This here works for the Romix jackets. It has the 10-2 and 12-2 stripping. Really don't use it much. It's just another screwdriver I already went over. It's another pair of diagonal cutters with the red handles. This is another stripper used for from 10 gauge to 20 gauge. It's another pair of strippers that I reviewed. This is an extra one of the multi screwdrivers. I've lost a couple of those bits, so I just keep the body of that one as an extra. Nice non-contact voltage tester. Works really great. All the mini screwdrivers, gotta love those. I use this particular one I keep in my tool bag to push the quick release tabs of outlets to remove the stabbed in wires. Nice little stubby screwdriver I keep in my tool bag as well. Again, can be used as sockets as well, and flatheads and Phillips and all that stuff. Works really good on tight spaces. This little guy here is for the can light screws that go in inside the can light to keep the can light inside. Alright, so up here we have this is the Klein Tools, the VDV Scout Pro. Works great for tracing wires, testing phone lines, testing Ethernet wires. Has the remote here in the bottom. If I can pull it out with one hand. Has the remote in the bottom, and then it comes with all the tracing ends. So you basically plug all these in on either end on the in the rooms, like in the Cat 5 ports or the RG6 ports. They each have numbers on them, and then you go into your panel, your low voltage panel, and it'll tell you what wire is what. Nice little tool. And again, these little cases you can buy separately. Works great for your general purpose meters and your testers that don't come with cases. This is a digital circuit breaker finder. Works really great. Comes with a couple of attachments, if I can show you here. So this one here you can actually screw into a light socket and plug the actual tester into that, so you can trace, for example, if you want to shut off a circuit that is a specific light that you want to shut off, you can use it that way. Also has the clip-on, so you can basically use this, plug that into the tester, and clip onto live wires, and they provide nicely insulated alligator clips, so you are clipping onto live wires. This only will work on live circuits. And then basically you just plug that in, hit the button, and just go down the line of breakers a couple of times, and it'll show you which it'll tell you which one it is. I've had pretty good success rate with that, probably I'd say 95%. Over here we have the laser thermometer. Works really nice. Let's see what the temperature is of the ground. 44.9 degrees. I don't know the exact specific. Oh, here they are. The 48 inches is a 4-inch in diameter circle that it reads the temperature. At 12 inches, it's a 1-inch degree spot, a 1-inch diameter spot. 24 inches is a 2-inch diameter spot. Works really well for breakers and panels and all that kind of good stuff. It comes with a nice little case made specifically for it. It's a nice little coax stripper, as well as Cat 5 stripper right here. I actually got this from Ron with Ideal. We were at one of his classes, and he gave us one of these, and this is the Velcro he told us to attach. Works really great for peeling back those aluminum strands. I forgot what they're called exactly. The strands that encase the RG6, the shield basically, so you don't have to use your thumbs and have the strands going under your nail. You just use that Velcro and just kind of go around the wire and peel it back. This is another smaller version of these strippers just for the RG6. Works really great. A nice little Klein plug-in tester. Gives you all the faults, and has a little GFI tester. Really well built. I've gone through several of these, the greeny ones, the Ideal ones, and they just haven't withstood up to my requirements of use basically. But this one here I've had for 6 months. Works really great. Expensive little guy, but works really great. This the RJ11 and the RJ45 and crimper basically works really great. Haven't had issues with this. Nice little scissor here. Forgetting what this is called. The snips here works really great for low voltage wire. Nice heavy duty scissor. Alright, now nice thermos here. Got this several years ago. My wife actually got it for me as a present. Basically the body's the handle of a screwdriver, and then the top here snaps off. Top snaps off. Use it as a cup, and then you just pour yourself some hot tea or coffee. It's nice to have on the job site. And here we have the new fish rods that Klein came out with a while ago. I just got these. I used to use the Greenleys, but over the years those have just splintered too much, and I hate getting fiberglass splinters in my hand. These are the new ones that Klein came out with that has a splinter guard. I've used this for a couple of months. Works really great. What I like is that it has the light attachment that you can screw on. Basically will let's see if I can get this to light up. There we go. Kind of hard to see, but there we go. It lights up. Works really great in attics where you use these most. And they have the multi-purpose, and these here can screw together to make multiple lengths. These three here. This one here is a single 6-footer, and it has your fixed ends on both sides. What I like about this one is that it's super flexible and works really great for getting these inside the knockout holes of outlet boxes and fishing them in like 2x4 walls. If you know electrician, you know what I'm talking about. Works really great. Here we have the pipe benders, the 3/4 inch, the 1/2 inch EMT pipe benders. Pretty standard like all the other benders, just that they're Klein Tools and better built, better quality, and obviously you're proud to own any Klein Tools. And this is the little fish tape. I actually just got this a couple weeks ago. I didn't feel like lugging out the big fish tape for smaller jobs, and works really nice. I did it a couple of times, nice and handy. This is the big, I believe, 250 footer steel fish tape with the flexible leader I attached on onto it. Really works nice, pushing the tape through the conduit, getting around those bends and all. I like also about this is that it has all the foot measurements laser etched into the tape itself, so you can know how many feet you are. Here we have the knockout punch set with the from 2-inch to 1/2 inch. Has the 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and the 2-inch. Works really great. I've had this for a couple of years. Just used it a million times. And this is the Klein Tools video scope. Really nice one. Higher quality. Comes with USB cable, the charger, all the mirror, magnet, and hook attachments. But what's nice about this one specifically is that it's the ET500 video borescope, so it has a really good quality picture, and has actual, let me set this down here, has actual SD card output, USB output, TV out, so you can actually hook this up to a big screen. You can put an SD card in there. You can actually record video, take pictures with this, and there's my face right there. So you can see quality is really great. Let me just get hard to see in the camera, but the resolution is actually really great. So it has the timestamp on there. You can actually zoom in. It actually has a menu, like a mini computer. It has the viewer, the memory card, the TV out, the settings, the language settings, all that. So you do quite a bit with this. Really nice. It has the trigger here, taking a picture, taking a video, and so forth. Check out the ET500 for more details. Let's turn that off. That pretty much does it for the Klein Tools. That's the whole collection there. I think this is a good couple of $1,000s worth of tools here. I mean, that video borescope alone is about close to $300. But using these over the years, I've really come to love the quality and workmanship of Klein. When I first started out as an apprentice, I was kind of bought into the Craftsman tools, figuring, oh, you know, these are a lifetime replacement. Well, I found myself going to Sears every month getting a new pair of pliers because they just weren't holding up. And I said, you know, screw this, I don't care if they replace these for a lifetime, it's just not worth it. I mean, here, as you can see, I have that yellow needle nose I've had them for 7 years, and they're just absolutely great. The cutters, the strippers, the diagonal cutters, I have to, you know, get new ones every so often. Diagonal cutters will last me about 1.5 years, and then the blades just become, usually from cutting live wires, the blades just start losing its cutting ability, and that's mostly because of my fault, not being exactly careful. But you know, as an electrician knows, it happens from time to time. But otherwise, you know, the screwdrivers I usually will just sharpen straighten out the tips, so those last a good several years. And all the other stuff will just last a very long time. Just a really good quality. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.